we're bored, it's natural to think that excitement and novelty are a cure. And they are, or at least can be, but only for a while. A vacation, a new toy, these offer diversion and excitement in the short term. Things that are new, vivid, have a way of grabbing our attention. Fireworks, for example, are interesting. Once or twice a year, we might spend a half hour watching in wonder as fireworks light up the night sky. But imagine 2 straight days of fireworks. You'd pass out from boredom. A spectacle can capture our attention, but it takes meaning to sustain our attention. If we forget this, we're liable to hop from spectacle to spectacle, entertainment to entertainment, diversion to diversion. Without meaning, everything becomes spectacle, and spectacle becomes exhausting. In the long run, the only cure for boredom is meaning. So people often ask, how do we find meaningful work? It's a bit of a misleading question. It's very hard to find meaningful work because meaningful work is something that we have to create. Viktor Frankl, Holocaust survivor and author of Man's Search for Meaning, said that we create meaning in 3 ways: by the people we love, by the way we deal with unavoidable suffering, and by the work that we do. Our most meaningful work may be the work that we do at our jobs, but often, and for many people, their most meaningful work is not the work they get paid to do. My dad, for example, worked for the Department of Agriculture. I know that he took pride in doing his work well, but I also know that my grandfather died when my dad was 6 years old. Growing up without a father, my dad swore he'd be a father to his sons. He often left the house at 4:30 a.m. so that he could put in a day's work and still be home when we came home from school. He coached our teams. In many ways, being a father was my dad's vocation. It's a tough task to create meaningful work in our lives. Giving a baby a bottle at 3 a.m. isn't often exciting, but being a parent is meaningful in a way that riding 100 amusement park roller coasters can never be. Being an entrepreneur or an artist means thousands of hours of work with no sure reward. But the satisfaction of creation is meaningful in a way that indulging 1,000 cravings can never be. Most of us can create meaning only when we're devoted to something larger than ourselves. If you find yourself bored, don't seek diversion, but devotion. Do this, and you'll often find that you have untapped reserves of courage and energy. You'll find yourself passionate about life in a way that you might not have been before, and that is very exciting.